Yeah.
Peter, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, first 4 rounds, wide receiver, tight end, right tackle, strong safety are the biggest needs. After that, use 5th and 6th rounders to build depth, big defensive tackle, edge, linebacker, kicker, etc. Also, re-sign Jalen Mills. I mean, I'd like to see Jalen Mills comes back. I don't know if there's been any word on any of that other than, what is it, Tony Adams and then Cisco were the only, are they the only 2 that we brought back?
Isaiah Oliver.
Isaiah Oliver,
I get
that's right.
Safety, right.
Nickel safety, yeah. Yeah, look, I agree with you. I think wide receiver, tight end, right tackle are definitely the 3 biggest for me. Strong safety, I could get on board with. Last night, Dom and I, for our 10 o'clock mock, the 9 o'clock mock, we did Tyler Warren at 7, and then we had Emmett, God, what the hell is his name? The safety from South Carolina. Emin Worry? Is that right?
Yeah, Emin Worry.
Yes.
Yeah, we had him available in the 2nd round. So, like, I like the idea of going safety. I don't particularly want to go, like, back-to-back like that. But safety, I feel like, just drops off a bit more. And I tend to, like, almost lean linebacker more than safety, which is kind of weird because we have 2 starting linebackers right now, and we don't know if we have 2 starting safeties. But I would agree with you. And then I like the later round options as well. I would just maybe flip safety and linebacker. Bean, I'll throw this one to you first. What do you think? First 4 rounds, wide receiver, tight end, right tackle, and strong safety. Are those our 4 biggest needs? And then the depth pieces in the 5th and 6th round being D tackle, edge, linebacker, and kicker.
Yeah, I love that. I think number 1, I would really love to see them bring back Jalen Mills. I don't know how happy he was here. I mean, you see the guys, the Mike Williamses of the world saying that was the worst year of my life. And all that. A lot of people were unhappy here. It seems so. Who knows, right? He's a patriot, generally speaking. So he comes over to the Jets. We suck balls. He comes over with Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, and we can't muster more than 5 wins. But he played very well. There were times when he looked like him and DJ Reed looked like the only guys who gave a shit on the field. So I would really love to bring him back. Again, I don't know. It takes 2 to tango. He could go anywhere but the Jet. I'll play anywhere but there again. Who knows? But I'd love to see that. But as far as the first 4 rounds, honestly, that's kind of what I'm hoping that they do. And you could say linebacker in there. Like, I know we're going to play a lot of nickel, but I do want a viable linebacker when we are in 4-3, or if there's an injury. I don't want to see any more like the Chaz Surratts of the world, who I like well enough, but I think it's an opportunity right now. Quincy's on his last year. You need a 3rd linebacker, and to have somebody with, that's young coming in, like, even if they decided to throw caution to the wind and take like a Jihad Campbell in the 1st, which I would applaud. Maybe not the way I would necessarily go, but I would applaud it, and I'd be psyched about it. Kind of have that enforcer in the middle with Sherwood for the next 4 years, and hopefully we re-sign Quincy too. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Wide receiver, tight end, right tackle, strong safety. I'd love to get. We were talking about Dan Jackson last night, a little bit later, in Dom C's words, right, Matt? He's a shit kicker. And we both went, me and Matt were like, all right, done. We're sold.
The chat, not so. Yeah, the chat, not so much.
No, not so much. He got like 4% or 9% or something like that. But yeah, there's guys like strong safety. You just want a guy who's fearless, can cover more tight ends, running backs, that kind of a thing. But you want somebody that can be an enforcer as well, kind of run into that line and fucking lay the wood. So I think that's a great way to do it, in my opinion. I'm with Peter.
Matt, your thoughts on our top 4 biggest needs for the first part of the draft?
I agree. I don't know if that's him putting it in order. It might be. But I think those are the 4 positions that I would attack when I've recently done my mocks. I think I've pretty much exclusively gone with those 4, not in any specific order, but those 4 guys or 4 position groups rather, in the Jets' first 4 rounds. Wide receiver and tight end are really barren. Tackles a big need. Safety, strong safety specifically, is a big need. I know we've batted around the idea of Brandon Stevens playing safety, but he'd probably be more of a free safety. And then like Cisco's more of a free safety, and Tony Adams is a free safety. So they need to change that up a little bit. So I agree with Peter on this one. I don't think they need a linebacker, but I'd get it if they eventually took someone during the draft. I just wouldn't spend a pick in the first 4 rounds on that position. If they want to do it in the 5th or 6th, fine. But I think wide receiver, tight end, right tackle, and strong safety are significantly more pressing.
What's up, guys? Matt O'Leary from Talkin' Jets. If you liked that video, please make sure to subscribe and follow for more New York Jets content.